So in this drill, we place the student 1 foot half meter from the net. They keep the racket in front, stay low, try to focus on the racket, head, eyes, stay level. You start so slow, remind them not to panic. They're so close to the net that it's very hard to miss a volley, but if they stand up when you go body on them, you might hit them. Okay, so start initially kind of slow. I call it level 1, and just go forehand, backhand. Make sure they stay low, keep the racket in front, no backswing. Focus on the volley shots. Do not go body in the beginning. Then you start to pick up the tempo a little bit. It's a subtle thing, but when I feed like this, it's very hard to read. Okay, and so you want to be doing this. You want to be hitting a harder ball at them. Still set feeds. We go to the overhead just for the fear factor, and they get used to reading the ball. Okay, it's not. I actually feed harder than on swing volley than I do on the overhead because I'm not hitting full speed serves. Okay, but it's a good drill to get them in the habit of reading the ball coming off the overhead, and you can actually pump it up really high at the end of this when they get better. The only problem is it does come down towards them, and they have to realize this. Then we go live ball. This is the hardest because you have to make sure that you can read the ball coming off a racket. You're still focusing on the same thing: short backswing, stay low, eyes, racket, ball, head level. Okay. They're close to net. As long as they don't pop up, they'll be okay. And this is real tennis, right? I mean, this is what you want them to do. You want them to be able to finish a shot from this close volley position. They have to read the ball. Still maintain control though. Don't go body on them on these flat shots. I tend to hit really flat, catch it early, and so I'm hitting the ball kind of hard at people, and it can be a problem. You know, like I've hit people with this drill, you know. So I try to avoid that as much as possible. The key is always recognition. Know what your student can do. Go anywhere you want. Pick up the tempo. Pick up the tempo. I try to avoid headshots as much as possible. Most people when they start to do this drill in the beginning, they're really intimidated in the beginning. But after a while, it's not that hard to drill because you're so close to the net, it's hard to miss. Then what you try to do is you push them back. And as you push them back, what you're trying to do when you push them back is you're trying to focus on the same things you did earlier. Short backswing, moving forward, keep your racket in front. And generally speaking, when they move back, there is some adjustment period as they're farther away from the net and they have to hit up through the ball. But other than that, it's easier, I think, after you get used to this drill. Now we're focusing on the forehand from the away position because you've been missing that forehand. And what I like to do is I like to work on one thing at a time, and I like to spend like 15 minutes on it. And so we start to do progressions. Like we started close to net, off a feed, then went overheads off the net volley, then we went live, then we pushed him back, and now he's farther away, and we're working on the forehand volley, doing a dead ball drill. It's all about progression. And yeah, watch the fatigue factor. This is a tough drill.